regular conversation with a regular nigga, because they talk about, you know, just stupid shit, you know. I mean, but we would, you know, turn it off like if we find two interests, like the elder mentioned basketball, you know, he might run into a nigga and be like, yeah, did you see, you know, as far as that, but, you know, as far as like, yeah, that's really it. If you want to talk about anything, like, yeah, man, God really be, we light years ahead of you, man.
Yeah.
You want to talk?
Yeah, like do that more where he into the scriptures and church, but he into the scriptures though, you know. But I show him different things in the scriptures, he'd be like, man, I did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a difference, because that Christianity shit, you don't got it, man. You know?
How y'all doing?
How you doing, man?
God bless, my brothers.
Brother. Go ahead.
This is First Peter 2:9. He says, "But ye are chosen generation."
See? Damn, go ahead. It's a beautiful scripture right there. Read.
He said, "A royal priesthood."
A royal priesthood, and that's us, man. We that royal priesthood, man. Us, Lord willing. But through the Spirit, hey, right now we are, man. This is the Lord's priesthood right now. We're the priests of the Lord. All right, we're the ones we're at the altar right now. All right, and you got to believe that.
That's right.
Ain't nobody else doing it.
Damn,
we're the priests.
Hey, this is a part of our atonement. You know, speaking of atonement, the day of atonement comes in the night. We're supposed to fast from sundown tonight to sundown tomorrow, for those that didn't know. But this is part of our atonement. Coming out here and preaching this word, man. Declaring the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. And his laws and statutes, man. Bringing the elect of Israel back to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. You know, through this word, man. So, you know, this is a part of us atoning, man. You know.
Like I was saying, man, you got to believe it, man. Now, it's a balance within it too. You come humble, but also have confidence.
That's right.
That we are those, man. Because if not, who the fuck are, man? Because we're doing it. We're walking that walk, man.
That's right. Con.
So you got to believe that shit.
Nobody else ain't doing it.
Right.
You can look around and see that, man. These pastors in these churches.
We the ones that's fighting. We in the fight.
That's right.
We in the heat of the battle. Go ahead.
Con, this is 1 Peter 2:9. He says, "But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who had called you out of darkness."
That's what we doing. We doing that right now. Go ahead.
"Into his marvelous light."
To his marvelous light. That's beautiful. Any more to that?
Yeah, well, that was really the point.
Okay, that was
what did it say at the end? The end of that? He said, Salaki, he said,
marvelous light.
No, before that.
He said, "A peculiar people, that ye show forth the praises of him who have called you out of darkness."
Right, so the elder said we doing that right now. We showing forth the praises of the Lord right now. He called us out of the darkness, called us out of being African American, called us out of that Christianity, believing God loves everybody. But this is 2 Ezra 2:20. It says, "Do right to the widow, judge for the fatherless, give to the poor, defend the orphan, clothe the naked," which we doing because our people out here naked. Because the clothing represents the righteousness of the Bible. It says, "Heal the broken and the weak, laugh not a lame man to scorn."
That's why I said bless is you know.
It said,
that's why when you read the scriptures, was it Genesis? Adam, he said they told Adam when they was naked.
Yep.
Now were they actually naked? No. They received what? Another philosophy. Parabolic talk. They had on clothes. It was civilized. They weren't running around butt naked.
Right.
You know, dumbass Christians. Go ahead.
it says, "Defend the maimed, and let the blind man come into the sight of my clearness." Right. because our people out here blind. The sight of the Lord's clearness is this word, because this word lets you know what's actually going on.
Yeah, it's like this clearness, and the scripture says what? You make something clear, but clearness is what make it plain upon tables, man. So we're the ones that's giving it to them clearly, you know, or plain.
That's why he said the marvelous light.
Yeah.
You know, because the word of the Heavenly Father, you know what I'm saying, it shines, man. It gives you sight. You know?
Right.
It's a little
Were you done with this?
It's like 2 more
Go
verses.
ahead.
It says, keep the old and young within thy walls. Verse 23.
We do. Hey, you got older brothers, you got younger brothers in the truth. You got the old and young. Read.
It says, wheresoever thou findest the dead, take them and bury them, and I will give thee the first place in my resurrection. Oh yeah, that was the point. But the dead, like, we're in the dead state if you don't understand that we're Israelites and we're supposed to serve the Lord, the Heavenly Father. Like when you read Ezekiel 37, the valley of dry bones is representing our people not knowing who we are. But when you go to Revelation, it says they suffer not their dead bodies to be buried. These heathens know you Israelites.
Yeah, but also you can look at that and say take the dead and bury them. Basically, we judging our people too, man. Them niggas are dead, man.
Yeah, that's right.
So we tell them we burying them, man. We tell them, hey, because you a dead corpse out there. We tell you this. I sweep the dirt on his ass. That's why Book of Peter, he said judging the what, the quick and the dead. You know, so we judging both, man. You know. Go ahead. We gonna get a couple more, then we about to close up.
I got them. Not everybody will put on that meat. Not everybody will be teaching the word like how it tells speaker to them in the valley of dry bones.
What you got?
But I just wanted to pull up the precept for peculiar, because that's an interesting word. It said unto. I'm gonna go to the Strong's definition. A primary position to or into, indicating the point reached or entered of place, time, or figuratively purpose. Result. Also in adverbial phrases. This is abundantly against, among, as, backward, before. Hold on, I want to go to the end because I've got my it called my man. It says often used in composition with the same general import, but only with verbs expressing motion, literally or figuratively. Which is basically us in the truth. We do it. We're peculiar people. That we're not like everyone else. We're against the world. The world, we do everything backwards against the world.
Figuratively or verbally. Go ahead, might as well get yours in.
Matthew 5:14 says, ye are the light of the world.
Right, see, ye are the light of the world, read.
A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men.
You know what? You seeing that happen right now, though.
Yeah.
Because the more and more these people try to come up against the camps, or what, the more and more exposure we get, man. They ain't doing no, but actually, scripture say you should get famous in the land. They actually making us famous, bro.
God, they actually helping.
They actually helping.
They can do nothing against it. Y'all about Shimmy, y'all shine, man.
Go ahead.
This is verse 15. He says, neither do men light a candle.
They would have better off leaving us alone.
Yep.
He fucking up, boy. But he's so desperate right now. I'm sending him over and get some scouts. Shit, nigga, you just didn't they upload us on their page?
And they follow us.
It don't take nothing but for one person that follow Christianity to be like, well, you know what? Let me go watch one of these videos.
That's kind of interesting. Because Christianity, that Christian church shit getting boring.
It's just, you can get pulled in like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's all up to the Lord to work on your mind. That's if you're part of that. If you're part of that enough, it's gonna pull you in, man.
That's right.
You better believe, man, through these people that's coming up and coming against different brothers, man, you know how many people don't woke up?
Yeah. That's why the scriptures say you can do nothing against the truth but for the truth.
That's right. So they losing, man. Go ahead.
God, he said, ye are the light. Salakia. Verse 15, he says, neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it is given, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house.
Yeah, yeah, and that candle, for you to put on the candlestick, it's you what? You carrying that light around.
That's right.
What? You can be guided. That light is guiding.
That's right.
Right, through darkness. You know, that candle is guiding you, man. Go ahead, Shamari, get what you got.
And it-
No, go get what you got. We about to close.
And it is so very marvelous.
One more verse.
Go ahead.
Verse 16, he said, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works
Hey, that light is shining before man because we on the streets. Go ahead.
and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
Yep. How they gonna see our good works? Through the unicorn, man. You know, or through they walking by. You know, and they gonna inquire like, brother, the Israelites, we did. You know, read the sign, boom, the Israelites. Let me go type that in. Let me go do a Bible search. Then they go, you know, then they gonna run into all kind of shit in scriptures. Go ahead.
That's it.
I want to back the brother up. I dropped what I had. This is Proverbs chapter 6, verse 23. It says, "For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light." Like the brother said, you can't hide a city that's been set upon a hill. And he said, we put a candle on a candlestick, and he was trying to find
Yeah,
light.
you gotta think about it. A lamp was carried back then.
Yeah, a lantern.
You know, it was carried. You know, it ain't like you go in the house today, you took the switch. You know? No, man, you had to carry that light, man. In other words, it was dark as hell. You know? Go
It
ahead.
says, "For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and the reproof of instruction are the way of life."
Yep, that's it. So with that, we're gonna give all praise and glory to Yahweh.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honor to the elders of GMS and salutations to all y'all came out there that switched this truth. Shalom.
Shalom.
Happy atonement, man.
Yeah.